Nationwide contamination has real impact. Firefighters now experiencing the harmful effects of forever chemicals firsthand. Paul Cotter was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 2014 after nearly 3 decades of being on the job, rising to the rank of lieutenant at the Massachusetts Worcester Fire Department. Well, since then, his wife Diane has made it her mission to uncover the cause of his diagnosis, advocating for fire gear and protection that is free from forever chemicals. And she joins us live tonight. Diane, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate you being willing to share more about this. And I know you've been fighting for every American to be aware of this issue. Can we start with taking us back shortly after Paul's diagnosis? What was it that made you realize that this could be linked to his gear?
Thank you, Natasha, for bringing this to the attention of the nation as well. Well, we had heard known that there was some issues with the gear because it was degrading, but it was finding out that there was PFOA used in the gear that became the real shocker. And that came after having a phone call with Erin Brockovich. She had asked if there was PFOA in the gear. I had reached out to probably about 1,600 people prior to speaking with Erin, and come to find out we couldn't get that answer from the industry or our safety institutions, um, or or the manufacturers purchasing the fabric. So it took actually having to find a set of gear and then find a scientist that would test it for us, and telling a horrific story that the gear that firefighters were wearing to protect them could only harm them.
And it is so shocking. These uniforms that are meant to protect them, as you say, could actually be giving them cancer or killing them. We see that
Oh,
cancer
yes.
is now the leading cause of death for line of duty firefighters. Where does your push for forever chemical free gear stand? I mean, this seems like a no-brainer. The moment one finds out, this needs to be phased out.
Yeah, oh, 100%. We're seeing the tide really start rolling across all of the United States, state by state, in great federal legislation with our partners at Environmental Working Group, who really have done just yeoman's work in this, as well as now the institutions, the firefighters union, is now behind the issue. It was previously a very difficult and challenging 5 years prior to getting our new union president, Ed Kelly, who has really grabbed this by the horns and taking it on. So we are rolling it out. We see it coming out in firehouse after firehouse. Uh, I think you have to remember, Natasha, that the turnout gear is what's called an essential use product. So while you may not be able to have a, a substitution for it right away, industry was using that essential use as kind of a double-edged sword, if you will, because they could spend a lot of time backpedaling on legislation and lobbying. But because it was an essential use product, and because firefighters themselves are so brilliant and brave, they themselves demanded the change.
Mm.
So the change is rolled out by industry, by consumer demand, and industry had to catch up with that.
Yeah, and we were looking at some of these photos of Paul a moment ago, you know, so proudly serving 3 decades
Ah,
of being on the job. When you look now at some of these photos, when you look at especially photos of him in that turnout gear, I imagine it's bittersweet. I mean, what goes through your
ah.
mind?
Well, because of the amount of research that I've invested in this, what I can tell you is the years that Paul was wearing the gear, so we'll say 1990 to 2010, that's when the PFOA, the known carcinogen, that was used in staggering amounts.
Hmm.
And it's used on the outer shell, the durable water repellent. So they'd have very innocuous names for the the durable water repellents, such as super shell tight. So you think that that's got to be fine for
Right,
a
and you want the
firefighter?
best gear to protect him as well. And
Exactly.
the thing is, it's not just the uniform; it's in the firefighting foam as well. Diane,
Oh,
we're almost out of time, but I have to ask, how is Paul doing today? And of course, he must be so proud of the advocate, the nationwide advocate that you've become.
thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, and he's very proud. That was our son that you saw in that photo as well. He's now riding in his father's fire truck in
Mm.
Worcester. We still have to push now for justice. You know, we definitely have paid for a seat at the table to investigate this with a federal investigation.
Absolutely. And we'll be following up with that. I know you and I will be having expanded conversations as well. Diane Cotter, I truly appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Indebted. Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.